Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Russellville High School Class of 2000. I am Bert Buford, Senior Class President. Please remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance You may be seated. Laura Gray, Jacqueline Paderak, and Elaine Smith will sing the Lord's Prayer. They will be accompanied by Miss Janet Rye. "24 graduates have grade point averages of 4.0 or higher. The top 4 will be our speakers for today.
Hello, my name is Sarah Ryder. It's time to celebrate. Graduation is finally here. But what about the time it took us to get here? When we look back at our school years, what will we see? What will we remember? Will we see good times or bad? Will we see hard times or easy? Will we remember the work or the fun? The answer is probably all of these. We have memories of preschool, when we thought all school was coloring pictures and swinging on swing sets. Then we went to kindergarten, to big school, with lots of new kids and bigger playgrounds, and still lots of coloring. And homework. How excited we were to have homework. In second grade, we remember being pushed down on the playground by the class bully, only to be asked to sit next to him at lunch in third grade. Or maybe we were that bully. We remember field days and fifth grade camp, and finally, leaving elementary school. It was so exciting to be in the first group to go to the brand new middle school, but it was also scary. We met new people from Sequoia, Dwight, Oakland, Crawford, Center Valley, and London. We had to change classes and have different teachers and different lunches. But as we settled, we began to notice the advantages. We now had band, choir, athletics, and art. We also began to realize that boys or girls didn't really have cooties. At least we could tolerate them now. We moved on to junior high, and with that came dances and romances, football games and halftime shows, parades and homecoming queens, pep rallies and Kiss the Pig. We knew everything in ninth grade. After all, we were part of high school. We still did everything in junior high, but we were always reminded that we were part of high school. We were on top of the world. That is, until we became sophomores, squashmores, s'mores. We now had the true initiation to go through. We were reminded daily of our position. And as we moved on, we made friends with the seniors and were sad when they left. 2 more years, we thought, only 2 more years. Well, we made it. We made it through learning to drive and the subsequent bumps and tickets that came along with that. We made it through Ode to Title Day and dissecting frogs and cats. We enjoyed going to movies, dances, football games, and church trips, and hearing our friends play in their rock band. But more than any of this, we will remember the people that influenced our lives. We remember teachers, not just for what they taught from books, but how they taught us to live. Although we might not have noticed or acknowledged it at the time, they were true mentors in our lives. We remember how our families have been there for us through everything, how our parents took pictures of us on our first day of school, and how our older brother or sister walked us to class. They were there through the years, just as they are today. We will remember our friends, some who have come, others who have gone. We remember boyfriends or girlfriends, and best friends who have been there no matter where we would go or what we would do. And now it's time to go, but our friends and our memories will always stick with us. It's time for us to fly, to live life to its absolute fullest, never settling for anything but the very best.
But the excellence of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to those who have it. Ecclesiastes 7:12. My name is Elizabeth Robertson, and I am proud to say that the knowledge that I gained in Russellville schools has given me a new perspective on myself and on the world around me. The discoveries I and everyone else made in our lives changed us in who we are. The truths of trust, fair play, and compassion were given gently to us, and sometimes not so gently, if the case happened to be that way. Those things and the wonderful people around us gave us the foundation for who we are and how we live. Academically, Russellville is one of the strongest schools in the state. Our graduates go to college prepared with the foundation they have made through their classes to excel and to get their degree. Our class of 2000 has 36 highest honors graduates, 22 high honor graduates, and 38 honor graduates. These students have worked hard to earn these rights to stand here with their gold tassels and their cords, whatever the color they may be. They have the drive to succeed, and they will succeed. Russellville gave us the backing we needed so that we were able to stand up here and able to sit out there and face you all and say, we have accomplished and we have excelled. We are survivors. We survived advanced placement calculus. At least some of us did. And some of us even survived the test. Or at least we're still here. And many survived Mr. Tuttle's AP English class. And from what I've heard, that wasn't easy. I also remind people of History Day last year. To me, it's a blur of busy movement, fabric samples, cotton, and me thinking that I was going to end up pulling my hair out. I don't know about you, but everything is a kind of faint memory to me now. It's also very poignant. We have faced our challenges and we have succeeded. Russellville students have accomplished greatly academically. We have received $70,000 worth of scholarships from our community, both academically and athletically. And many of us have received scholarships from different colleges. Russellville does not only sell ahead of the competition academically, we compete in our electives. Our 2000 band and choir are filled with talented students, and we have received top scores in competitions. The choir had 20 students make all-region, and 8 of them make all-state. And the band had 62 students make all-region band, and 20 students make all-state. Beyond our band and our choir, we have a great forensics team that have won awards for us. Some of our seniors even did History Day again, and my heart goes out to them because I wouldn't have wanted to. Someone from our East Lab is even going to Hawaii, all expenses paid, for a workshop on computers. We excel at everything, even sports. Our track, basketball, swim, football, and softball teams have made our school proud, as have all the other sports we participate in. Even with all the memorable and wonderful things that we have accomplished, the best is yet to come. We're heading out into a much larger pond, and we'll have to grow to fit the spot we make for ourselves. I will leave you with 2 quotes to think over. Henry Ford said, "Failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently." And Nancy Thayer said, "It's never too late, in fiction or in life, to revise." Remember that most of your decisions are not as permanent as you may think, and that you deserve to be happy. When we come back for our reunions, I hope to find you happy and in good health. God bless.
Hello, my name is Beth McGregor, and I stand before you as a fellow member of the class of 2000. As a class, we have the opportunity to define the next millennium, to set the standards, make the goals, and to write the rules. Today, more than ever, there are limitless possibilities and opportunities awaiting us in the world. Opportunities our parents never had, and our grandparents never dreamed of. We've heard these words a million times. The class of 2000 is the class of the future, the class that will be the next wave of ideas, the class that will wear sunscreen. But our class is special, and it's not just because it's attached to a pretty round number, an even 2000. We're more than just the cliched mantra. There's truth to these words, true as it is for every graduating class. We have a solid foundation and our whole lives ahead of us. Don't limit your choices, and don't let yourself become trapped by other people's perceptions of what should be done. We each have the potential to be great. That doesn't mean we each have to become the president, found our own software company, or develop the next Teflon. It just means that if we fully realize ourselves, in whatever vocation, realize that what each of us is doing is important, and is important to do well, then we will make a positive difference in the world. Our class is very diverse. We have been lucky enough to spend the last 13 years with some of the craziest, quietest, smartest, funniest people. Perhaps there have been times when our differences didn't exactly promote the best feelings, but we're better for every person we've met. We've learned more outside the classroom from our peers than from any teacher or book. We've learned the fun and the tough lessons alike, and as we leave here today to go our separate ways, we will each take a piece of our classmates with us. whether it's the memory of a friend goofing off in the hall, or the smile of an acquaintance on a bad day. The people we are sitting among have shaped the people we are and the people we are becoming. The completion of high school is bittersweet. With the initial freedom and feelings of relief, we realized that there was a security in the day-in, day-out pattern of school. The truth is, graduating is different than just being out of school. Being out of school is the relief from the stress of homework and studies. Graduating is like stepping out of a familiar room and having the door locked behind you. Outside the room are a million opportunities, but this gift of independence comes with the hard task of making the right decisions. For many of us, the important decision of where we will continue after our high school education has already been made. In our graduating class of 305, 238 will stay in state to attend college, with over half our class continuing at ATU. 21 of us will venture beyond this state to further our education. 13 of us will attend a vocational school, 10 of us will enter the military, and 12 will head straight for the job market. Look around you right now. The people you're sitting next to you might not see for a while. Between now and then, the guy next to you might become the next principal of our high school, or your kid's English teacher. The girl down the row might become the mother of 5 or an accomplished concert musician. And the guy you had a locker next to in 10th grade might become the next James Bond or open his own restaurant. There are no guarantees in life except that there are no guarantees. We all know that life isn't always easy. Life is unpredictable, and change is inevitable. Try to keep a sense of perspective. Recently, I found myself trying to hold on and make time last a little longer. Prom and final exams were over before I ever realized it. And now as we graduate, I wish I could make the moment last just a little longer too. In just a few minutes, we'll all realize how long the list of 305 graduating seniors really is. Still, each person who walks across this stage has meant something in our lives. We have impacted the development of our fellow classmates in an infinite number of ways. As our horizons broaden and our lives open to include new discoveries, we will have the opportunity to impact even more people. I've been trying to come up with something very powerful to end my speech with ever since I found out I'd be able to speak to you today. I want to say something insightful and inspiring, something that will make you think, that will make a difference, and that will stay with you after my 5-minute speech is over. More than 10 years ago, Trace Thirlby stood up here before his senior class, like I'm standing before you today, and used an analogy about mirrors that people still remember and my mother still talks about. He said to go out into the world and act as mirrors to reflect the light of the world into the small, dark corners. To me, that captures what I want to say to you guys. In bringing light into the small, dark corners, our lives will be meaningful. The value of our lives shouldn't be measured in how much money we make, how many awards we win, what kind of car we drive or house we live in. It should be measured in the difference we make in the lives of others. It's that simple. Live a life you can be proud of, and may we all live long, happy, and full lives, able to realize our enormous potential. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Amy Malorn. Donka Shane, darling, Donka Shane. No, I'm just kidding. I won't sing it for you. Those girls are much better than I'll ever be. But I would like to take this time to thank several people. Over the years, these people have given generously of their time, their energy, even their money to help us succeed and get where we are today. It all started back in elementary school. Our teachers wiped our tears and held our hands as we said goodbye to our mommies and daddies on that first day of kindergarten. That was a tough time for us. But with the help of our teachers, we survived and spent the next several years forming friendships that many of us still have today. Someone who did a great job at Sequoia Elementary was Mr. Bob, the janitor. Mr. Bob, you helped pick up our trash, kept our playground clean, and cleaned up our, how do I say this politely, our vomit. And there was a lot of that. It takes a certain kind of person to be able to clean up other people's leftovers. I know I couldn't have done it. You're a good man, Mr. Bob. Thank you. Our parents also definitely deserve our thanks. They've put up with our changing moods, from ecstasy at the thought of no homework to sullen despair when faced with loads of homework due the next day and early morning tests. Stress can do horrible things to one's mood. And on this note, I would personally like to thank singer Jimmy Buffett, whose easygoing song lyrics have taken my mind off of a lot of stress and put me in a better mood. No doubt my parents thank him also. I also believe that we should thank the community. They have supported us in many ways over the years, from getting their cars washed in what feels like 40 below zero temperatures, to buying our candy, to donating thousands of dollars in community scholarships. Without your generous contributions, some of us would not be able to attend college. Thank you for giving us that opportunity. Finally, I thank the faculty, principals, secretaries, teachers, coaches, and even janitors. You have all contributed to the welfare of us and our school. You put up with so many things. I don't know how you do it sometimes. Going back to elementary school, I thank the teachers and the GT teachers who helped expand our minds and give us the courage to believe that we can do just about anything we set our minds to. Thank you, Mr. Nichols. Many times, you teachers do not receive the recognition that you so deserve and respect. You have a tough job, and although we don't always say it or admit it, we do appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts in trying to reach us and help us discover just who we really are. You have shown us what it means to be a real student. I applaud you all. Thank you.
As Student Council President, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Danny Taylor, Superintendent of Russellville Schools. Mr. Taylor will introduce the members of the school board and the central office administration.
Thank you. I can assure you that anything that I will say today cannot match what we've heard in these last 4 speeches. In fact, you may and will hear a few things repeated that you've already heard. It's great pride today that I say congratulations to you graduates and to your families. This is quite a year. Many did not think we'd ever see the year 2000, but guess what? Here we are. You're the graduating class. You're the reason we do what we do in school. As you've heard several times this year and again today, it's your time to fly. And it's my pleasure to wish for you happiness and rewarding opportunities as you move through this milestone in life. You've created many memories in your years in school, and now have the opportunity to continue making truly unique memories. My encouragement is for you to do your best in life's endeavors and to live your life with class and a true sense of responsibility. When you look back on your life many years to come, I hope you can say you gave it your best and have very few regrets. Remember, we don't get to practice living, we're experiencing it every day. Make your days count for something. Something about which you and your family can be proud. It's not what you do in life that makes you happy. It's how you feel about the things that you do. Life's accomplishments are what you make of them and how you treat your fellow man. Hopefully, you will care about others in a fashion that makes them care about you. Most importantly, remember to take care of your personal health and be very careful during these days of celebrating this graduation experience. Remember to be very careful as you celebrate this graduation experience. I would say it 10 more times if I thought it would make you do that. Please be careful these next many days. Hopefully, you'll develop a personal faith in others and be true to the values you have learned and continue to reinforce them. And always remember to practice the do right rule. It's so very simple. Just do the right thing. It's now my pleasure to introduce a group of individuals you've not seen every day while in school. These individuals make up our Board of Education. Please stand. Karen White, President. Kevin Moore, Vice President. Dr. James Taylor, Secretary. Leon Anderson, James Biggers, Bill Brown, Virginia Berner, and Robert Cole. Also on stage is Johnny Faxton, our Assistant Superintendent. Please share a round of applause for these individuals.
The class will be presented for graduation by Mr. Wesley White, Principal. Diplomas will be awarded by Mrs. Karen White, President of the School Board. She will be assisted by Mr. Mike Matlock, Mr. Randy Willison, and Mrs. Margaret Robinson, Assistant Principals.
The time is near, and parents and friends, as you ready your cameras, students, compose yourself. Allow me just to say a few words to the class of 2000 about the class of 2000. First, I want to compliment our four speakers. Outstanding job. You represented us very well today. I want to encourage this group to embrace this moment, because from this point on, things will change very rapidly in your lives. In looking back, I remember this class as spirited sophomores as you entered the halls of Russellville High School. And this year, you donned your Burger King hats and your t-shirts and became kings and queens of Russellville High School, winning all of our spirit competitions, and had a very fun year. I consider you a very close and caring class. Appreciate how that you have worked together and you care about one another. But this class is also filled with outstanding leaders. The class of 2000 has amassed many accomplishments in athletics, music, theater, and many other academic competitions. I would say that the class of 2000 is one of our most well-rounded classes in our school's history. But I will always remember you as spirited. It's very obvious that you have great support from your parents, because this year this was proven as over hundreds turned out for your after-prom activities. And I do want to take time to thank the many parents here and for your support in this accomplishment. We as a school appreciate you, as well as the rest of the community, for supporting this academic endeavor. Speaking on behalf of the faculty and staff, of which many are seated here to my left, it has been neat watching you grow and mature to reach this point where you are today. We definitely congratulate you. And we want to challenge you to take what you have learned and the many talents that you have and continue to make the world a better place to be, and go out and be kings and queens of the world. I especially want to congratulate the seniors that have worked hard and have attained honors graduate level, represented by your gold tassels. And again, I want to congratulate a very special group of 24 students, which are the students seated on the first row, as well as 5 here on the stage, because these students have achieved a grade point of 4.0 or better throughout their high school education. To honor that hard work, this group will be the first recipients of diplomas today. So now I'm proud to say that all of the students here from Russellville High School that are gathered here today have fulfilled graduation requirements as set by the Russellville Board of Education and Arkansas Department of Education, and it is my privilege as their principal to present the class of 2000 for presentation diplomas. Would the first row please come forward? One request I would have of our audience, if you would please, we will be coming across rather fast, and I do ask that you keep your celebration short out of consideration for the next graduate in line in order for every family to have the opportunity to hear their student recognized here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present the class of 2000.
Julie Dawn Allen with highest honors. Zari Armakanian with highest honors. Matthew Lewis Bell with highest honors. Jessica Lucille Carr with highest honors. Lacey Brooklyn Cheney with highest honors. Sarah Ellen Clement with highest honors. Michael Natalie France with highest honors. Megan Felicia Heckela with highest honors. Elizabeth Catherine Hines with highest honors. Elizabeth Ann McGregor with highest honors. Amy Elizabeth Millorn with highest honors. Elizabeth Ann Morrell with highest honors. Sarah Diane Post with highest honors. Rachel Beth Price with highest honors. Elizabeth Ann Robertson with highest honors. Sarah Kristen Ryder with highest honors. Samantha Lynn Sands with highest honors. Genevieve Danielle Sawyer with highest honors. Nicole Chantel Sellers with highest honors. Amanda Denson Smith with highest honors. Sandra Elaine Smith with highest honors. Christy Lee Vogelpool with highest honors. Larry Jack Walker Jr. with highest honors. Heather Lynn Young with highest honors. Amanda Lee Adams. Jody Bruce Adams. Richard Earl Alexander. Lance Tyler Alif. Michelle Nicole Anthes with high honors. Latasha Roseanne Arter. Melody Eileen Atkinson. Brandy Elizabeth Austin. John Christopher Bauer. Emily Evelyn Bailey. Michelle Dawn Baker. Philip Wayne Baker. Sean Michael Baker. William Frederick Banks. Jill Kathleen Barrow with high honors. Amy Catherine Barton with honors. Valerie Belmonte. Go Valerie! Kanisha Diane Beltrami with highest honors. Sarah Paige Bender. Andrew Zachary Baird. Amber Lee Bewley with high honors. Roy Leonard Bewley. Leah Lynn Bingham with high honors. Courtney Page Blair with honors. Jacob Lee Blaylock. Amanda Elizabeth Blady. Amy Elizabeth Boxnick. Joshua Earl Boxnick. Susan Diane Boyd. Erica Trinance Bradley. Carolyn Michelle Brickles with highest honors. Arthur L. Britton. Brandon Evan Brooke. Tara Deanne Brown. Dorothy Renee Brumfield. Sally Kristen Bubbass. Albert Cecil Buford with high honors. Lane Elizabeth Burrell. Morgana Lynn Campbell. Tara Don Campbell with honors. Gary Michael Carpenter. Christian J. Carter. James Derrick Carter with honors. Nisi Marie Carter. Peter Allen Carter with honors. Kelsey Lee Childress with honors. Pierre Dijon Clemens. Brandy Renee Cochran. Anthony Patrick Kaufman. Robin Lee Cole with honors. Kelsey Nicole Collier. Leslie Lynn Collier with high honors. Robin Rochelle Collins with high honors. Daniel Kent Connerly. Joycelyn Sherelle Cooksey. Elizabeth Ann Cornelius. Lee Barrett Cornett. Afton Suzanne Cottingham. Tara Nicole Couch. Sarah April Calver with honors. Arthur Bentley Cox. Matthew Cotton Crane. Crystal Lynn Crisp. Michael Dane Kreitz. Jacqueline K. Croxton. Danny Richard Cruz. Robin Diane Cole. David Lee Cunningham. Adam Lee Davis. Jason Charles Davis. Matthew James Dillman with highest honors. David Allen Dixon. Timothy Beaumont Dollar with honors. Stephanie Lynn Dolph. Angela Diane Drummond. Jason Andrew Dewar. Matthew Scott Dunn with honors. Douglas Blake Elliott. Jennifer Ann Ellsworth. Laura Elizabeth Enriquez Morales. Laura Marie Epps. Michael Alfred Irwin with honors. David Wesley Ezell with honors. John Taylor Feltner with high honors.
Meredith Lee Fields. Brittany Jean Frankhouse. Mary Kristen Frine with high honors. Lindsay Ann Fudge. Adam Timothy Fuller. Kate Elizabeth Fullerton with honors. Ashley Diane Gallagher with highest honors. Charles Walter Golden. Enrique Israel Gonzalez. Bradley Thomas Goss. Ashley Lynn Gowan with highest honors. Laura Jean Gray. Matt Robert Graybill with high honors. Valerie Ann Greathouse. Lee Daniel Green. Melody Latrice Green. David Farron Geldner. Kyle Allen Hall with honors. Kristen Danielle Hare. Amanda Marie Harris. Jan Michael Harrison. Amber Michelle Hartzell with honors. Lisa Sue Harvey. James Jacob Hawkins. Lenora Catherine Hyman with honors. Amy Michelle Heller. Alan Bradley Helmer. Thad Davis Henderson. Cassie Lynn Hewitt. Elaine Hilburn. Jamie Marie Hilburn. Christina Nicole Hill. William T. Holland. Bradley Evan Hottinger. Morgan Elizabeth Howard. Samuel Evans Howard III. Adam Tyler Howerton. Michael Aaron Humphrey with honors. Richard Jacob Honeycutt. Amy Elizabeth Hunt. Dustin Lee Hurst. Kelly Michelle Hyde. Tanya Michelle Iqbal. Annie Marie Irwin. Melvin Jackson. Ronald Jean James. Heath Jordan Jenkins. Jonna Nicole Jennings with honors. Jana Sheree Johnson. Keturah Lael Johnson. Lindsay Elizabeth Johnson with honors. Henry Luis Kavasmaki. Asal Kehan. Kristen Michelle Keister. Kyle Jason Kinsey. Sarah Jo Kinslow with high honors. Logan Dwight Knight. Cedric Micah Knudsen. Tasha Ann Krieger. Julie Ann Kiefner. Tyson Lee Landrum. Amber Ray Langston. Lindsay Brooke Lawrence with honors. Tyson Michael Lawrence with honors. Melissa Ann Lee with honors. Tabitha Renee Lewis. William Scott Lewis. Stephanie Diana Limberg. Jackson Clay Long. Justin Bryant Lowe. Lindsay Nicole Lloyd with honors. Amanda Christine Lyle. William Hendray McKay. Marina Majedovich. Amanda M. McGarr with honors. Robert E. McGarr. Jared Iverson McGee with high honors. Tara Ann Mahan with high honors. Katie Klein Manat. Lucretia Nicole Marsh with high honors. Nicholas Paul McAllister. Thomas James McCammon. Philip Aaron McCaslin. Leary Renee McLeod. Matthew William McCord. Kent Michael McCoy with honors. Bradley Richard McOwen. Thomas Jerry McFarland. Randall Keith Melton. Alicia Allison Mercer. Jeffrey Grant Merrill. Claran Miller. Jesse Aaron Miller. Sally Rachel Miller. Eric Lynn Moore. Julie Lisa Mortensen. Heather Nicole Mueller. Nathan Paul Murdoch. Bridget Elizabeth Murray. Kendra Lee Murray. Jessica Lynn Myers. Chandra Jean Myers. Scott Alexander Nimitz. Heather Dawn Mealy. Sarah Elizabeth Newmeyer with high honors. Kristen Michelle Northrop. Erin Beth Olson. Kristen Rebecca Osborne. Chastity Quinn Parker with high honors.
Kelly Nicole Parker. Lindsay Renee Parker. Lauren Aaron Parton with honors. Dina Patel. Jacqueline Michelle Paderak with honors. Rayanne Denise Patton with highest honors. Amanda Lee Pearson with honors. Jimmy Dean Peace. Lindsay J. Peavy. Brittany Lee Pennington. Kathleen Brooks Peters. Marshall Edgar Philman. Adam Cabell Philpott. Shasta Plum. Susan Marie Porter. Ashley Shadon Postel. Grant Jonathan Preddy. Ashley Nicole Prince. David Anthony Pugh with highest honors. Eduardo Rampini. Jacqueline Beth Randalls with high honors. Jerry Don Reed II. Heather Lavon Renfro with high honors. Jamie D. Renfro. Elizabeth Reyes. Bentley J. Reynolds. Rachel Lynn Rhodes. Adam Matthew Ritter. Heath Aaron Roach. Scott Edward Robbins. Eddie Ryan Roberts with highest honors. Haley Aaron Rogers with highest honors. Lucas Mark Rogers with honors. Heather Danielle Rude with honors. Amy Camille Rose. Demetrius L. Ross. Rebecca Carol Rowlands with highest honors. Brooke English Russell. Tina Marie Russell. Paul Allen Russenberger. Christopher Michael Sanderock with honors. Eric Allen Savoy with honors. Guy Monroe Shimbra. Kenneth Andrew Schluterman. Christy Nicole Scott. Amber Michelle Selva with high honors. Aaron Kyle Shannon. Amber Jean Shirley. Andrea Leanne Simpson with highest honors. Christopher Benton Sims. Travis Scott Sloan with honors. Brian Keith Smart. Karen Gale Smith. Lainey Blanche Snow. Joseph Aaron South. Andrew Stadler. Christopher Aaron Standridge. Nicole Amanda Stevens. Matthew Allen Stever. Rosalind Deanne Stewart. Marcus Terrell Steiger. David Ryan Stone. Christopher Daniel Stork. Sean Michael Stubblefield. Audra Leanne Sukup. Christina Marie Sullivan. Philip J. Summers. Bethany Dawn Sweden. Lasagna Roche Sykes. Jeremy Taylor. Catherine Danielle Taylor. Mark Aaron Taylor. Jeremy Scott Tier. Christy K. Thomas with honors. Jacob Cody Thompson. Jennifer Lee Tyndall with high honors. Geneva Claire Torgerson. Richard Nathan Tuckfield with highest honors. James Brandon Uline. Michael David Vance. Amber Rose Vaughn. Amanda Michelle Vines. Natalie Elizabeth Wade. Felicia Marie Waltz. Gina Sue Wade. Anna Leslie Walker with honors. Carter Dale Walker with high honors. Diana Wallace. Jonathan Dwight Watts with honors. Brandy Michelle Welcher. Chad Earl Whitby. Sarah Elizabeth White. Lindsay Ray Whittington. Andrew Loftus Williams with honors. Trinity Atori Williams. David Evan Wink. Scott Pledger Ray with honors. Demetra Francesca Wright. Luke Cameron Wright with honors. Allison Mitsuko Yamamoto. Latoya Nicole Young. Ryan Allen Young.
The future is ours as the class of 2000. This is only the beginning. The best is yet to come. I'd like to close with this prayer. Dear God, please guide us as we leave this chapter in our lives and help us as we embark on our next in each following journey. Please help us to carry your love out into the world and reflect your goodness onto all creation. Give us strength, patience, tolerance, and a sense of humor. Thank you for all your blessings, and please help us to keep in mind what is truly important in life. Amen.